What's up, world? Back to another day. Next step in the video series. Wanted to touch on some stuff I learned from yesterday. Yesterday was challenging, to say the least, but I did realize that what happens a lot of times when we make changes, we're trying to adjust things in our lives. We're accustomed to what we're accustomed to, and so there's some biochemical things that happen. You get used to certain environments, certain stimulus, and it creates certain emotions within you, and your biochemistry adjusts to that because it just does. The connections that are created, the neurons, all that kind of stuff that are created by the emotions that you have, your body adjusts. Same way that your skin regenerates, your nails regenerate. When everything regenerates, it makes these certain connections based off the stuff that you've been accustomed to. So I recognize that because of a lot of the negativity that I've had deep down, that never was addressed or never even kind of owned up to, in the process of changing that, in the process of trying to do things differently, my body had a reaction. Hey, what the hell are you doing? We're accustomed to feeling a certain way at this particular time. We're accustomed to something else, and it was trying to pull me back to that old normal. So that's something that, and in that creates a lot of magnetism to things that I'm trying to adjust out of my life. So something interesting, to say the least, that I noticed yesterday. Another thing, another lesson that was presented was about ego. My son, we actually had an exchange yesterday where he challenged me about a few things that, to put it plainly, was kind of beyond his pay grade. Put it like that. But regardless of whether it's of his pay grade or not, doesn't change the validity of his message. And so, I was struck with the lesson, the gem in that. Regardless of who the messenger is, regardless of how you may feel about a person's position or their right to speak up about something, if they're aware of it, it's their right to speak up, and it's your right to react however you react. But don't lose the lesson. Don't lose the message. The meat of the message, just because you don't necessarily know, you don't like, who the message is coming from. I mean, it's, you walking around with a booger in your nose, and you see a bum on the street that just, you can tell somebody hadn't, washed their ass in about a month, and they say, "Hey, you got a booger on your nose." We may be like, "Look here, dirty bum, how are you gonna tell me about my hygiene?" Doesn't change the fact that you still got a damn booger on your nose. You should be thankful for the fact that that bum that ain't washed his ass had enough wherewithal to kind of pull your coat and say, "Hey, man, you got a booger hanging out your nose. You should fix that." But I know that I've had a tendency of trying to discredit the message because of the messenger, and that's something that I work through as well. All this stuff is just life things that we all deal with in some way, shape, or form. But those are some lessons that I learned from yesterday, and so I just wanted to share those. If you have had similar experiences or comments, things that you've noticed along those lines, please comment, engage. I'd love to hear feedback from folks, and we just keep on going on with the day. I'm on my way to the gym, get a good workout in. It's a great therapy when you're trying to transform physical activity. That's one of the areas where we're usually able to see the quickest return in terms of the effort that we put in transforming. So, and I think that goes hand in hand with internal transformation. You have an internal transformation, an external one. Those things can work together if you're focused and dedicated to taking the steps that you need to make things happen. So I'm going to get off of here and go get this workout in. Y'all have a wonderful day. And again, Like, comment, share, subscribe. U.Be.U. Peace.